Even though I did grow up in a Christian home and I went to a Christian school and was taught all the basic things, I guess, there was still a lot for me that I had to figure out and really take to heart. I was a tree that was not in soil very deep at all, and transitioning from a time and place where I was surrounded by Christians all the time and then going into a university that's secular, that was like a huge culture shock. I allowed athletics to really identify who I was, and for the most part, for a very long time, people had always known me as the tall, pretty Asian golfer. I almost felt fake in that because I was really struggling with my sport and I had no idea why I was even there anymore. When I started to encounter and come face to face with a lot of like ethical and moral issues in university, I decided that I need to figure out why I believe what I was taught to believe. And the turning point was that I instantly started to have so many questions, and I felt the convictions of intimacy outside of marriage and drinking as well. I wasn't prioritizing my own mental health or anything like that, but I was prioritizing my boyfriend and my relationship, and that was like bar none. I decided that I needed to put Jesus in all areas of my life and not just have it as a part of my life. I lived that way for so long. I needed to remind myself who I am is who he says I am and not who I say I am. It continues to be this journey of God constantly like molding me every single day into whoever I'm going to be in the future. And I've realized that I don't need to have these rock bottom moments in order to understand and realize that I still need God in my life. Finding community with people was so important for me. And then having village counseling at the end of 2020 to the beginning of 2021 was also something that was life-changing for me. And I don't say life-changing often, but I really leaned into community and wanting to get answers that I've always had questions about that I could never figure out on my own. And that's why I feel like having that community, whether it was community group or starting a Bible study with some girls, it was so key to part of like who I would identify as now. Like I am someone who is able to have confidence, not just in myself, but like I can rest and have peace in knowing that who I am now and who I am in the future just needs to start from having a relationship with Christ and understanding and accepting all that he has to give to me, that he has set me free, that I am beautifully made and wonderfully made and fearfully made, and I don't have to figure out my own plan. It doesn't really matter what I want to even describe myself as, because if I am firstly saved and a daughter of Jesus, he can do anything with that. However God wants to use me, I just want to continue to step into that and not be fearful. I've let fear take control of my life for so long, and understanding that Jesus has freed me from any of those chains of insecurity or fear. My identity now is just being confident in who Jesus has made me to be, even though I don't know what exactly that is. But the fact that I know that I am his, it's like where my peace is at.